Today, professional 3D content is used across a wide range of applications. In WebXR scenes, in OpenXR applications, in simulations, design reviews, and complex data visualizations. But the way we interact with it often remains limited. You are looking at a spatial model, but you are still working through a flat interface. The content is three-dimensional, the interaction often is not. This is exactly where ImmersaXR-Studio comes in. Open a WebXR application directly inside the ImmersaStudio's viewport. The content continues to run in the browser. Rendering remains handled by the original application. But the way you work with it changes fundamentally. Precise navigation and intuitive spatial interaction. A WebXR application becomes a professional 3D stereo experience. The scene itself remains unchanged, but the way you can use it changes completely. Especially in complex Gaussian splatting scenes, this difference becomes clear. Spaces feel more tangible, details become easier to reach, and spatial relationships become easier to understand. From the overall view down to the finest detail. The 3D cursor allows users to target points in space directly. Navigation becomes not only more precise, but more natural. Together with the space mouse or other input devices, it creates a workflow that feels far more direct. The user is no longer just moving through a view. They are controlling the space itself. Especially in large or highly detailed scenes, the difference becomes clear. You no longer have to search for the right perspective. You find it. Details become accessible without losing orientation. The result is a workflow that feels faster, clearer, and more precise. And this is not limited to WebXR content in the browser. Professional OpenXR applications can also be enhanced with ImmersaXR-Studio. For example, Autodesk Red Professional. The application continues to render the content itself. ImmersaXR-Studio adds spatial interaction, so the existing software remains in place, while the way you work with it becomes more immersive. This is where the real value of ImmersaXR-Studio becomes clear. It brings software, stereoscopic visualization, and input devices together into one unified experience. Space Mouse, 3D cursor, controllers, and tracking systems become part of the same workflow, not as added complexity, but as a more direct way to work with 3D content. ImmersaXR-Studio takes visualization further. Not just viewing, but interacting. Objects can be selected, moved, and repositioned directly in space. A 3D view becomes an active workspace. This also creates a clear advantage for presentations and reviews. Camera positions and points of interest can be saved and recalled directly. Complex scenes can be explained in a structured way and then explored freely. ImmersaXR-Studio does not change the content, it changes the way you work with it. Existing 3D applications become more spatial, more direct, and more intuitive to use. For everyone who does not just want to see 3D data, but to understand it, control it, and experience it. To really feel the difference, experience it in stereo. The full-depth demo is available at Schneider-Digital.com. ImmersaXR-Studio, the bridge between professional software and immersive 3D.